travelling supporters from Barnsley may swell the crowd above the 35,000 who were here for last week's First Division derby against Sunderland. And back for Middlesbrough, Craig Johnston, in essence their most exciting talent, recovered from a knee injury which has meant that he's not played a complete first-team game since before Christmas. Johnston's return is Middlesbrough's only change, with Graham Headley, who scored the winning goal last Saturday, making way for him. And also gradually finding his touch again, Bosko Jankovic, the Yugoslav international, in hit from a long-term injury. Barnsley without the suspended Ian Evans, but Joe Joyce has shrugged off a bout of flu that affected his training this week. And as expected, Trevor Aylott is back after missing last Saturday's defeat at Huddersfield. But the surprise is that it's Derek Parker who steps down, so 22-year-old Glyn Riley keeps his place in the attack. And a big occasion for Neil Cooper, whose versatility makes him Norman Hunter's choice to replace Ian Evans in the centre of the defence. Hunter taking his place on the Barnsley bench, happily now without the crutches he's been having to use since the operation a couple of weeks ago. On the Middlesbrough bench then, the tracksuit Lou Clayton, the Middlesbrough physio, who was a former Barnsley player. And today's referee, John Hunting, a FIFA official from Leicester. So the First Division side kick off. Barnsley today in a change strip of all white and playing in the 5th round of the FA Cup for the first time for 17 years. Here's Ronnie Glavin for them. Pitch was frozen overnight and is softening all the time. Mark Proctor chasing with Glavin, but here's Riley. The tackling was stern from behind by Tony McAndrew. Riley on the receiving end. Chambers, the number 3. It's picked in by Leicester. And here's Jankovic. Into Ian Banks. Hustling in Barnsley, forcing an error. Real tension in the air. Johnston and now Armstrong. Jankovic. It's past McCarthy. The header of David Hodgson. Jankovic's skill working the position for the cross. Hodgson getting above Joe Joyce, looping the header over the bar. Banks. This is Riley. Faulted by Johnston. Banks again. Now Leicester, who tries it. His weaker side, Mike Leicester. A player who had his chance really in the First Division in a spell with Manchester City. And we'll be looking at an occasion like this to prove those who let him go wrong. Balls for Hodgson, there's space here for Armstrong. Hodgson waiting in the middle, and New in trouble, Jankovic. And then Hodgson. And Martin New, when all seemed lost for a moment, coming to his side's rescue when it seemed that Jankovic must score. Barnsley allowing Armstrong space. An intelligent ball played in front of the goalkeeper, who couldn't collect. In came Jankovic. Somehow somehow knew, grabbed it back. Jankovic, who's not scored since his 2-month layoff. Here's Proctor. Armstrong's header. That scare apart, Barnsley will be reasonably happy, one would think, with the way they played their way into this 5th round cup tie. You have to go back 34 years to find the last time that Barnsley beat First Division opposition. Glavin. Just slapped forward by McAndrew. Here's Johnston, with Mark Proctor taking over. Straight to Downs. Joyce. Aylott, he slipped Ashcroft. It's good judgment from Trevor Aylott, whose last visit here as a player was when he was with Chelsea, and he was in the Chelsea side that were beaten by 7 goals to 2 in a First Division game. So he'll be looking for a change of fortune today. Here's Cochrane. Johnston, and Hodgson couldn't connect, perhaps Ashcroft can. Natras, Barnsley stretched at the moment, Armstrong, and Proctor! So Middlesbrough get the start that they want. Danger away. David Armstrong turning it onto his right foot, and then Proctor turning McCarthy, and via the inside of the post it's Middlesbrough 1, Barnsley 0. And for Mark Proctor, his 3rd goal of the season. Here's Banks looking for a quick reply. Middlesbrough's rescue. So often the old adage of the concentration going when a team has just scored. Ashcroft claiming that he was fouled by McCarthy. Right ball here for Jankovic and Hodgson. This is an opportunity. Glavin beaten to the bounce of the ball, and Jankovic trying to check its path, only set it up for Hodgson, who blazed it wide. Chambers taking the safe way out, and it's gone for a corner. From Hodgson, Johnston trying to finish it on the far post. Here's Cochrane. Ashcroft going in, and Hodgson hits the bar. Ashcroft! How did it stay out? It was turned away to Cochrane. It was the ball back in that caused the problems. Ashcroft jumping, Hodgson hitting the bar the first time, and then Ashcroft hitting it almost in the same spot, and it went behind, I think, of Cooper. This is Glavin, nice build-up from Barnsley, and the shot from Banks. Certainly they've been neat and incisive going forward, Barnsley, but at some cost the other end of the field. Clavin returning it to Leicester, who set up Banks for the final effort. In from Johnston. Ashcroft. And here's Jankovic. It's two. And again, Barnsley flat-footed at the back. Again, just a quarter old. And it's slipping away from the third division side. Ashcroft with the first touch. Armstrong dinked it forward, and Jankovic prodded it in. His last goal was back in November at Ellen Road, a game in which he was injured and then out for 2 months. But Bosko Jankovic responsible for the scoreline, 2-0. And it's his first goal in the FA Cup. Here's Downs, and the header from Leicester, sneaking towards that far post. Platt had to make the save to be sure. Probably down so often the provider. Just a glance from Leicester. Clavin. Now Downs. Clavin wants it played in early at the near post, and it comes towards Aylott. Certainly Barnsley are making their openings without showing the first division touch when it comes to finishing. Solid header from Aylott, but straight at Platt. And it drops for Mike Leicester. So Barnsley, when it was looking so desperate for them, needed a touch of something special, and Leicester provides it. Beautifully struck on the volley, and through that ruck of players, Jim Platt had no chance. And we're still 2 minutes away from the half-hour mark. Due reward for Barnsley's persistence. In from Chambers. Banks trying to get there before Armstrong. Cooper. McAndrew happy to get it out. Although the curl on the ball, keeping it with Joyce, and then with Banks. This time Mr. Hunting has to call a halt. And here's Proctor. Now Jankovic. Driven in by Hodgson, and Mew couldn't hold it, and Joyce stepped into the rescue. Really crucial for Barnsley's hopes to preserve the status quo until half-time. Struggling to contain the pace of David Hodgson, and has to concede the corner. Mr. Hunting has just had a look at the linesman, and indeed has added on a mere matter of seconds at the end of a really absorbing first 45 minutes, which seemed to be slipping away from Barnsley, with Middlesbrough bouncing into that 2-goal lead, with Mark Proctor scoring after 10 minutes, and then Bosko Jankovic adding the second. But all changing with Mike Leicester's spectacular reply for Barnsley. At half-time at Ayrsome Park, it's Middlesbrough 2, Barnsley 1.
Now there's Ultra Bright to get you noticed. Take Anne. She'd auditioned 3 times for dynamic director Dirk Danforth. But Dirk thought Anne was strictly chorus line material till Anne discovered Ultra Bright. It made her smile so ultra white, ultra fresh, it got her noticed. That night, Anne revealed her star qualities on stage and off. Ultra Bright for a smile so ultra white it gets you noticed.
While most other lagers are being drunk, Carlsberg Special Brew is still maturing. And by the time it gets to you, it is, shall we say, somewhat special. So if you haven't tried Special Brew yet, we would like to make a suggestion.
Cheers.
Gently does it.
Hey, what? What? What's that? You what? What's that? What's what? That's what. Oh, that's what's it. What's it? What's that? What's it? That's what. Want one? Oh, what?
What's it? The cheesy, crunchy snack from Golden Wonder is what a snack's all about. What?
I'll tell you what? You know what's what? What?
So Barnsley start the second half looking to pick up the tempo. Brought them such an effective finish to the first 45 minutes. And immediately handball by Craig Johnston. Last time the two teams met was back in 1967 here in the first round of the League Cup. And Middlesbrough won by 4-1. Faster to the ball. Banks. This is Glavin. Trying to set up Leicester. Zaylot, who was slipping, coming in. Chambers acutely aware of the threat of Cochrane. Downs. Aylock. Chambers being urged to look forward rather than play it back to his goalkeeper. Knocked away from Riley by Natras. Duel between Chambers and Cochrane takes another painful turn for the Middlesbrough forward. Mr. Hunting steps in and produces the notebook for the Barnsley captain, who really has had a testing time and mistimed that challenge. Aylock just doing enough to make Ashcroft play it and concede the throw. Glavin. Screen Bailey and allowed Downs to get in the cross that Aylock goes in for. And Jim Platt finds the free kick given in his favour. Glavin there, the number 4, held off Ian Bailey to stop him getting in his attempted tackle, but it looked a clean jump from Aylock, but the whistle had gone. Downs. Aylock! Trevor Aylock, whose goals saw off Enfield in the end. He's had 1 or 2 aerial opportunities to try and make a mark on Middlesbrough. McCarthy's long throw to try and get a position, and Aylock got a touch. Bailey trying to get distance into the clearance, but only found McCarthy. Glavin breaks for Joyce. And Barnsley get a corner. McCarthy right in there, punch dropping for Leicester. Downs can play it in again quickly. He has to settle for another corner. McCarthy and Cooper forward again. And here's McCarthy, beaten by McAndrew. Leicester. Out quickly to close Downs down. David Armstrong, such a gifted all-round player, has been far more conspicuous today in the defensive side of his game, which is another illustration of how much Barnsley have managed to achieve. Flatter trajectory this time. Riley flicked it on. Leicester. And again it's Armstrong who gives Middlesbrough some breathing space. McCarthy. Glavin going in. Ashcroft slipping, looking uncomfortable. Invites Barnsley to call up McCarthy again. This time it's Downs. Riley. Here's Glavin. Bobby Downs hit it, trying to curve it with the outside of his left foot. Glavin inside the area. Always too high from Downs. Leicester. Aylott. Leicester getting in again. Here's Riley. Cochrane. The Middlesbrough supporters would much prefer to at the other end of the field, only hitting his clearance straight at Chambers. Mike Leicester. No foul this time as Aylott went down. Banks trying to win it back for Barnsley. And Middlesbrough really pinned in their own half at the moment. Cooper showing a touch or two to Jankovic. Joyce. Now a chance for Bosko Jankovic to set Middlesbrough on their way. It's important for Barnsley that McCarthy held Hodgson up then. But here's Cochrane. Johnston. He had the option of using Hodgson. And finally takes up that option. And Martin New had to be short with Jankovic looking for any mishandling on the goalkeeper's part from the driven cross from Hodgson. A wise shake of the head from the Middlesbrough management. Leicester. Oh, they're letting him run, and that really could be costly, and Platt couldn't hold it, and McAndrew had to hoof it away. Leicester, who's already put his shooting trademark on this game, opportunity. Middlesbrough should never have allowed him. Will it come here for Glavin? It was Jim Platt's right leg that prevented Barnsley getting level. Glavin was hurt and points to a hole in the back of his stocking. he complains about the treatment he's been receiving to Mr. Hunting. But Hunting was the name of the game for Glavin as it broke to him, and that kicked it away. And that's Barnsley's last chance. Chambers. Here's Leicester. Beautifully slips Johnston. In from Chambers. And Aylock going in! And thwarted on the very line by Platt, who has been such a calming influence on defenders in front of him, who have had moments of chaos. Chambers picking out the head of Aylock. That's how close Barnsley came to the equaliser in injury time. Downs. Here's Aylock. McAndrew is the defender. But it's too late. And it's glory for Barnsley, but defeat. Look back on the first 20 minutes when they allowed Middlesbrough, through Mark Proctor here, to score twice. Proctor the first, Jankovic the second. But the pattern of the game turning when Mike Leicester scored the first goal that Middlesbrough had conceded in the FA Cup this season. And from then on, Barnsley were every bit as good on the day as Middlesbrough. They couldn't peg it back. Norman Hunter will wait to salute his players off in the light blue tracksuit there. But they now can turn their thoughts to the battle for promotion to the second division. And Middlesbrough move into the sixth round of the FA Cup by beating Barnsley by 2-1, but how close it was.
Norman Hunter, the Barnsley manager, must have been very proud of that performance, and I'm quite convinced today's result won't unsettle their bid to get into the second division. After the game, Roger Thames suggested to Mike Leicester he must have been disappointed by the outcome.
Disappointed about the result, but the fact that we played so well has pleased us.
You felt you were good enough for at least a draw?
We thought we was good enough for at least a draw, yeah. We was disappointed not to win it in the end, really.
Really, the first 25 minutes, though, you were quite taken by storm by Middlesbrough, weren't you?
Yeah, they put a lot of pressure on, and the first 20-25 minutes, we struggled to settle down. But after that, we started playing a bit and knocking it about, and we gradually got on top.
A lot of that confidence must have come from your goal as well, which was quite a beauty, wasn't it?
Well, it's not bad. It was come at a crucial time. It dragged us back in it a bit. We were struggling about then, and any goal round about that time would have been ideal. And lucky it was me.
You don't get a lot of time to line those efforts up, do you?
No, you just stick them. I think Neil Cooper shouted to leave it, actually, but no chance.
What was it in the second half, though? You were finding it difficult to actually get the scoring chances, although you were retaining a lot of the possession, weren't you?
Yeah, we put on a terrific amount of pressure. We was knocking it out wide and getting the crosses in, and I think the keeper made several great saves. I thought he kept him in the match. I think he won it for him in the end.
And what about Middlesbrough? What do you think about their chances in the next round, perhaps?
Well, they've got a good chance. They can beat us. They can beat anybody, really.
I say, have gone. They're my favourites.
It's Stuart Barraclough's first home game in Barnsley's colours for almost 11 years. Barraclough left here to join Newcastle United in 1970 and returned late in February by way of Birmingham City and Bristol Rovers. The Oakwell fans also get their first look at Ray McHale, who has played in 3 away matches since being signed from Brighton for £55,000. Barraclough and McHale take their places in midfield alongside Ronnie Glavin, who shrugged off the groin strain which forced him to come off at Oxford on Tuesday night. For Billy Hamilton, it's back to the third division routine after the World Cup spotlight on Wednesday when he scored Northern Ireland's goal at Hampden Park. This Burnley side was actually selected a fortnight ago, since when they've had 3 games postponed. It includes 4 teenagers, Andy Wharton at right back, Vince Overson, the central defender, and Michael Phelan and Kevin Young in midfield. The experience comes from goalkeeper Alan Stevenson, Martin Dobson, now in a defensive role, and the former Sheffield Wednesday forward, Eric Potts. Today's senior official is Ken Redfern from Whitley Bay. And Barnsley prepare to start their first home game for 5 weeks against Burnley, who haven't played anywhere for the last 3 weeks because of the bad weather. Barnsley distinguishable with the darker shirts and white shorts. Here's Joe Joyce for them. Players from both sides affirming before the game the importance of this one. Barnsley, in fact, haven't won in the 3rd division since January the 16th. Here's Dobson. 7 is Kevin Young, who's naturally left-sided, but's playing in the centre of Burnley's midfield today. There's Andy Wharton, and now Stuart Robertson. Ian Banks in strongly. And the referee giving the free kick to Barnsley for a nudge on Aylott. Taken by McHale. Dobson's header out, collected by Glavin. The ball ricocheting through to Alan Stevenson. Who, of course, began his career with Chesterfield. The pitch really has dried out remarkably well. And the main problem for the players this afternoon is likely to be a gusty wind, which is blowing from right to left. Goes out of Hamilton. Glavin. Overson sticking tight to Aylott, but too tight on that occasion. Derek Parker. Put in by Evans. Aylott jumping. It will come down for Baraclough. Had time to bring the ball under control, but may not have had the call that he needed to be made aware of that. Early from Ian Evans. And directed on by Trevor Aylott. And this was Baraclough's header that fell comfortably in the end for Stevenson. Here's Parker. And certainly Burnley making sure that they get their tackles in from the sort of balls that are played into the feet of Parker and Aylott, and a number of them in this opening 7 or 8 minutes have infringed the rules. So Chambers with the free kick. Evans is forward here, but forward unfairly. Ian Evans, now the player coach here at Oakwell, and often an effective figure at set pieces. This time as Phil Chambers clipped it in. Evans jumping here with Hamilton as adjudged to have pushed. The whistle had already gone before the ball reached Glavin. Aylott. Here's Chambers. Now Glavin, there's a chance here. And Willie Glavin is in at the kill again. 13 minutes gone. Phil Chambers threading the pass through beautifully. Glavin, with that predatory nature of his, keeping his head, prodding it under Stevenson, and that's an important goal for Barnsley. And for Glavin, it's his 19th of the season. But here's Scott. And Hamilton. And this time Chambers is there to save his side, having created the goal. Barnsley grateful now to their skipper at the other end of the field. It came from Scott and Hamilton stretched out, but Chambers just poked it away. Hamilton. Here's Stuart Robertson. That's a free kick to Burnley. Foul by Glavin, who had a word to Mr. Redfern about the decision. He just made contact with little Stuart Robertson. Burnley have 3 players over the ball, and Scott and Young on the end of the wall. And out of your picture, Hamilton and Overson waiting to make their runs at the far post. And set for Dobson, and it's a corner. David Holt, the left-back, is an important figure in Burnley's plans at these situations, and he's gone right onto the near post. From Phelan. So the decoy worked at the near post. And for Mickey Phelan, it's the delight of a First League goal. Burnley had 3 on the near post who distracted Pearce, and look at the room that was left for the free header from Phelan. So Barnsley's lead lasted just 3 minutes. Reach Parker. Now Barraclough. Glavin setting off on a sprint through the middle. Aylott on the far post. Banks has got forward again, but it was aimed for Aylott, who was inches away. Always trying to drift away behind his marker. And Barraclough, after assessing the options and cutting it back onto his left foot, looked to try and pick out Trevor Aylott. And he stretched, but stretched in vain. Poor Glavin, who reacts so quickly again. And Dobson with the saving header. Glavin's capacity to sense openings quicker than those around him, again making him stand out in this game. And it's Kevin Young who takes the steam out of the situation with the back pass. And Young is being spoken to by Mr. Redfern. Meanwhile, had his name taken. Andy Wharton had been hurt in the challenge that Young was protesting about. McCarthy going in strongly. Wharton went down and Young was protesting. Well, he's certainly looking to play football from the back. Free kick to Burnley. Always a club, of course, with stylish traditions about their football, Burnley. And here's Potts, and Scott couldn't quite reach it. Perhaps Young can here. Robertson set up for Scott. It's 2-1 as Barnsley appeal for handball. The linesman is unmoved. Derek Scott, with 9 minutes to go of this first half, puts Burnley in front in controversial circumstances. The move building up on the right with the cross from Potts, and it was Scott who couldn't quite reach it in the first place. Young managed to pivot well here to turn it back to Robertson, and it was there that the hand appeared to be used, but the flag stayed down, the referee didn't spot it, and Derek Scott drilled it past Gary Pearce. Here's Hamilton, passing his pace against Evans. Potts is in the middle, Hamilton might do it himself, and the sighted glory opening up for him. Couldn't find the target, but clearly with pace to spare against Evans, with options opening up for him in the middle. He'd been trying to stab it across, but was off balance as he made contact. And it's the end of the afternoon for Phil Chambers, who ironically is only ever present this season. And Glyn Riley, who has always been such a versatile performer for them, comes on again as substitute. So the end of the first half, in which the key figure really is Stuart Robertson. The question as to whether he handled in the move that led to him setting up the second goal for Burnley for Derek Scott. This after Burnley had gone behind to Ronnie Glavin's 19th goal of the season and found an equaliser through Michael Phelan. So first half full of tension in this third division promotion race, and a half-time score, it's Barnsley 1, Burnley 2.
Have you tried new Nescafe yet? If you liked Nescafe before, you'll love it now.
This Sunday, the Sunday Times looks at the truth. The truth about the Hungarian uprising. A re-examination by Arthur Koestler. Lester Piggott. Is the rumour true this will be his last flat racing season? Education. How you can truly help your child succeed at school. The truth about the Japanese worker. What makes him tick when his British counterpart has run down? And the beginning of an important new series.
They were the 60s, its heroes and its legends, but their true story became distorted by myth and misinformation. Now, the Sunday Times magazine tells of the bungles, botched opportunities, chance and mischance that created the greatest success story of the last 25 years. Philip Norman uncovers it all in The Beatles, The True Story. Start reading it this Sunday.
Sunday isn't Sunday without the Sunday Times.
Doesn't wood look beautiful in its own way? Ronseal gives beautiful beauty that will stay.
Ronseal gives long-lasting protection. It lets the natural beauty of wood show through.
Ronseal makes wood beautiful.
In 1971 and marked that First Division debut with a goal. Well, certainly Barnsley could use a goal from him in the second half, which begins positively for them from Glavin, and here's Glyn Riley. Banks. Barnsley will have what help the wind is giving with them in the second half. McHale. And Joyce. Aylott always struggling to get his balance to direct the header back across the goal. Presents it straight to Kevin Young. And Potts using it quickly for Scott to chase. Pearce, a spot of juggling. Glavin. Caught by Scott and feeling that he should have got the free kick, and Ronnie Glavin. It's a side sight for Barnsley followers. From a free kick, but Glavin is still down. His ankles were clipped, and if looks could kill, but he might just be interested in this situation. So often the key man for free kicks around the edge of the box for Barnsley. Glavin And suddenly there's an extra spring in his stride. And he very nearly gets away with a quick free kick while the referee was still talking to Ian Evans. So Rabin or maybe Banks will get a second bite at it. Mr. Redfern wants the five-man Burnley wall moved back the full distance. And here's Glavin again, this time using guile rather than power, but he couldn't keep the chip down. In the end it was still left to Glavin, who got it up over the wall, over Stevenson and over the bar. McHale is sensibly done, resisting the temptation just to pump it forward. Joyce, and the trick by Overson leads to the hook being produced. Joyce coming forward more and more in this second half, and he'd slip Vince Overson here. McHale with the free kick. Aylott flicking it on well, and Glavin couldn't turn it in. Promising for Barnsley. And Aylott is tripped, penalty. Barnsley always seem to have a man over in this attack. And then Aylott taking on Wharton, who just flicked him around the ankles. Mr. Redfern well positioned to give the penalty, and it's Ian Banks. An important moment for Barnsley's promotion chances. The youth of Banks against the experience of Stevenson. And the youngster comes out on top. And 14 minutes into the second half, it's 2-2. Stevenson, slightly wrong-footed at the start and couldn't readjust. And Ian Banks takes his total of the season to 15, and that's his fourth penalty. Here's Barraclough. Joyce and Wharton making a clearance that in the end was irrelevant because the linesman was flagging for offside. Well, the fact that there hasn't been a home game here at Oakwell for 5 weeks is perhaps responsible for a slightly larger than average attendance of 14,000. Banks this time with the long throw. Aylott's flick. Glavin's header. And Banks finding Aylott's the back of his head, and it was just touched by Glavin, who got no power into it. Aylott. The header from Holt. Here's McHale. Against David Holt, and Aylott seemed to have a clear header, and he felt that was pushing him, and certainly there was contact between Phelan and Aylott as Aylott headed the ball. And at the very least, it rather spoiled Aylott's aim. Into the back of him as the header went wide. Joyce. Clavin. Here's Parker. Looking to take on Wharton, and then using Joyce. And Scott a little slow getting back with him. Parker setting up McHale. Bobbled its way through. Phelan limping again. Banks. Here's McHale. Handicapped by Phelan's injury. Barraclough. Blocked by Overson and Banks. Had he been on target, I don't think there was any way Stevenson could have got across to keep it out. And Stevenson positioning himself originally for Barraclough's shot. Banks was aiming for his right-hand post and put it wide of the goal and the goalkeeper, and the expected substitution will shortly take place for Kavanagh, who's 19 and is an orthodox winger. He's there with the Burnley manager Brian Miller, and Mickey Phelan. A painful ending to a game that he'll never forget, though, which has brought him his first goal in the Football League. And the word from the Burnley manager Brian Miller is that it's a badly twisted ankle for Michael Phelan, which is already strapped. Takes the free kick quickly. Barraclough. And the header from Parker, but again the cheers turn to groans from the Barnsley throats. McHale's quick free kick had set Barraclough on his way. Clavin was offside, and so too was Parker as the ball reached him. And the whistle had gone as Clavin used his arms to put it into the net. Both sides found themselves appealing for a free kick, which in the end is given in Barnsley's favour. Clavin and McHale and Banks all over the ball. And in the end, it's going to be left for Banks. Well, how about that? A minute from normal time. The Burnley wall disintegrates. Ian Banks thunders in a goal that may well have decided this match, but more than that, might have put Barnsley back on course again. So Barnsley end that run of 10 weeks without a league win. And Ian Banks is the man of the hour. His penalty getting Barnsley on even terms 14 minutes into the second half. But when a draw looked an absolute certainty, his 25-yard free kick bringing delight to the supporters at Oakwell. Burnley, who had contributed so much and led after Michael Phelan and Derek Scott had scored for them in the first half, following Ronnie Glavin's opening goal to the game, but kept at the last, and they may look to this match as a turning point in their season, where promotion ebbed away from them. But here at Oakwell, they believe they're still going up. Final score, Barnsley 3, Burnley 2.
Ian, can I start by taking you back to half-time when you'd gone a goal behind? What was the feeling about that goal in the dressing room?
Well, I thought we'd hard done by, really, because I thought their player handled the ball.
That was Stuart Robertson.
Yeah. He stuck it in with... That was it.
There was no doubt in the Barnsley players' mind that the goal we felt shouldn't have stood.
No, it shouldn't, no. Everybody feels that.
And the other thing, of course, that had happened just before the interval was Philip Chambers going off, and that meant you playing at left-back. What sort of experience have you had there?
None at all. None at all. Never played there for.
Well, you seem to fit naturally enough to it.
No, I don't know about that.
Well, of course, you had time to get forward and decide the game, really. Let's talk about the penalty first. Now, you were taking it in preference to Ronnie Glavin today.
Well, yeah. Ronnie got injured, and I took over. And I missed one, like, so Gaffer says keep taking him.
Now, you were facing a very experienced goalkeeper in Alan Stevenson. What was your thought as you approached the ball?
Well, we being left-handed, like, I thought to be his strongest side. But he changed my mind at last minute, and I just stuck it in that corner.
So did you change your mind?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
And then, of course, a minute from time, Barnsley got this free kick. Now, take us through that.
Well, we just got a free kick, and Ray McHale, he says, it's too far out, no, don't take it. I just thought he flooded and hit it. Get in.
Martin, it was obviously a sickening moment to lose the game in the dying minutes, but what was the Burnley view of the incident that led to the free kick?
Well, obviously I was involved with that, so I had a close-on view of it. And the ball just played down the middle. It was a hopeful punt down the middle, and I timed my jump and header, and that was it. And the next minute he blew for a free kick. Obviously for me, I wasn't quite sure whether he blew for a push in the back on Parker or whether it was handball. But the only person who hands it was Parker. And I mean, from my point of view, there's no way I fouled him because I timed it and he backed into me.
Gloriously warm day here